Welcome to RivalHealth Compact. This is compact back and legs. Let's begin on the floor with seated rows, hammer. From the seated position, loop the tube over your feet. Using the hammer grip, thumbs facing up to the ceiling, row. Make sure to keep your back straight. Static lunge, left foot back. Step on the tube with your right foot. Lunge back with your left foot and hold. Keep your hands up to your chest as you maintain the lunge. Static lunge, right foot back. This time, step on the tube with your left foot and lunge back and hold with your right foot. Keeping your hands at your chest adds needed tension. Seated rows, palms up. Returning to the seated position, loop the tubes over your feet. Wrap the tubes around your wrist to add tension. And with your palms up, row. Let's stand back up for squats. Step both feet on the tube. Bring your hands to your chest and squat. Keep your back straight and chin up to maintain proper form. Back down to the floor for seated rows, palms down. Loop the tube over your feet and wrap it around your wrist for proper tension. Then begin rows. Squats, wide stance. Step on the tube with your feet, a bit beyond shoulder width. With the tubes up and behind your shoulders, squat. Make sure your weight is on your heels. Seated rows, single arm, static left. Loop the tube over your feet and wrap it around your wrist. Bring your left arm back and hold. And begin rowing with your right arm. Seated rows, single arm, static right. Keep the same tube configuration. This time, bring your right arm back and hold, and row with your left arm. Up on your feet, lunges, left foot back. Step on the tube with your right foot. Bring your hands to your chest and lunge back with your left foot. Lunges, right foot back. Same exercise, this time stepping on the tube with your left foot and lunging back with your right. Bent rows, left arm. Drop one handle and with your right foot step on the tube around the midway point. Rest your right elbow on your knee and row with your left arm, like you're starting a lawnmower. Remember, where you step on the tube will determine the tension. Bent rows, right arm. Same exercise, this time step on the tube with your left foot and row with your right arm. And begin. Couple more seconds. Squats, wide stance. Final exercise of round 1. Step on the tube and bring your handles behind and over your shoulders. And start your squats. Time for a 30-second rest. Round 2 will begin on the floor with more seated rows. Rest is over. Seated rows, hammer. From the seated position, once again, loop the tube over your feet. Use the hammer grip, adjust tension around your wrists, and go. Static lunge, left foot back. Again, step on the tube with your right foot. Lunge back with your left foot and hold. Static lunge, right foot back. Same exercise. This time, lunge back and hold with your right foot. Hard work, even though you are staying still. Return to the floor for seated rows, palms up. Loop the tubes over your feet. Make sure your palms are up to the ceiling. And row. Squats. Step your feet on the tube. Make sure your hands are at your chest and squat. Make sure your knee bend does not extend beyond your toes. Seated rows, palms down. Loop the tube over your feet and wrap it around your wrist. Palms down to the floor and begin. On your feet for squats, wide stance. Step on the tube, feet should be wide. Again, bring the tubes behind and over your shoulders. Go! Seated rows, single arm, static left. Back to the seated position with the tube looped over your feet. Bring your left arm back and keep it static. Row with your right arm. Seated rows, single arm, static right. Same setup, same exercise. This time, keep your right arm static and row with your left. Begin. Lunges, left foot back. Right foot on the tube, hands up to your chest. Let's begin lunges with your left foot. Lunges, right foot back. Now, step on the tube with your left foot and lunge with your right foot. Bent rows, left arm. Again, drop one handle and step on the tube with your right foot. Row with your left arm. Make sure you rest your right elbow on your knee. Bent rows, right arm. Switch arms and step on the tube with your left foot. And row. Five more seconds. Another set of squats, wide stance. Step on the tube with your feet in a wide stance. Bring the handles up and over and squat. That's the end of round 2. Take a rest. One more round to go. Rest is over. Get ready for the final round. Seated rows, hammer. Make sure you are using the hammer grip with your thumbs up toward the ceiling. Begin. Static lunge, left foot back. Once again, step on the tube with your right foot. Lunge back with your left foot and hold steady. Static lunge, right foot back. Switch feet. This time, lunge back and hold with your right foot. Back to seated rows, palms up. From the seated position, loop the tubes over your feet. If these are getting difficult, you don't have to wrap the tube around your wrists. This will loosen the tension. Squats. Remember to keep your chest up and weight on your heels. Return to the floor for seated rows, palms down. Push through these and keep your palms to the ground. Squats, wide stance. Make sure your feet are wider than shoulder width. Maintain your form and begin. Seated rows, single arm, static left. Once again, bring your left arm back and keep it static. Row with your right arm. Seated rows, single arm, static right. Same exercise, switch arms, and begin. Back up to your feet for lunges, left foot back. Right foot on the tube, hands up to your chest, and lunge. Same thing, switch feet. Last lunge. Begin. Bent rows, left arm. If these are getting too difficult, give the tube some extra slack by your foot placement. Row with your left arm. Bent rows, right arm. Final arm exercise. Switch arms. And begin. Three, two, one. Good job. Last exercise, squats, wide stance. Finish strong, maintain proper form, and go. Compact complete.